Okay, so I wanted to do a video update on the methadone treatment that I'm going through. Hopefully the audio quality is better on this one. I don't know what's happened to the other ones, but for some reason there's like some weird delay with the audio. So whenever I do one of these videos, there's like a split-second delay. Sound doesn't match up with the video. Anyway, um, so I've been on the methadone program for 4 weeks. 4 weeks today, or yesterday. Sorry, today's Tuesday, the 23rd, I think. 22nd. So December 22nd. Yesterday I've been on methadone for 4 weeks. I'm on 30 milligrams now. So 30 milligrams a day. And for those of you that haven't seen my other videos, I was addicted to pretty much every opiate. I ended up using heroin for about 4 months straight, 3 months straight, and I was doing just about a gram a day, a gram and a half. So, it was a relatively low amount, but it was still enough that when I tried to quit, the fucking withdrawals were just terrible. You get the dope sickness, diarrhea, the cramps, headaches, chills, night sweats, can't sleep at night, all that shit. And it sucked. So the methadone really does work. It takes away all of those withdrawals, depending on your dosage, and so it does work. The cravings, you still have the psychological cravings, but the physical cravings and the withdrawal are just completely gone. And so it really is a good program. But the problem with it is that a lot of people use the methadone program as a lifetime thing, a maintenance deal to not really get off of drugs. They just use it so that because it's like a legal high. The methadone really does it gets you high, it gets you stoned. I'm on a low 30 milligrams. I still feel it, but it's not as intense, but it's still there. Mostly I just get tired. But at the higher dosages, like a lot of people are on 150, 200 milligrams a day. When I was at 50, they brought me up to 50 milligrams. I was stoned off my ass. It felt like straight up heroin. It felt like, but it's real subtle. It's not, you don't get that rush and that real tingly feeling. You don't get that. You get the same stone. It's like the same kind of stone that you get from heroin, but it's real subtle. It takes a little while for it to kick in and build up, and then once it does, it pretty much stays like that throughout the day. For me, at 30 milligrams, I find that at nighttime, like it's about 6 o'clock right now at night, and at about this time it begins to wear off, so I don't really feel the physical effects of it as much, but still it's still there, and so the withdrawal from the opiates is not. So I don't feel that at all, and I don't feel the cravings. I don't want to go out and use. I don't feel like, God, I need to get high. I'm not worried about that. So it really does help. But again, the problem is people use this as a lifetime thing. Me, I want to come off of it, and so I'm hoping that soon I can start tapering off. I haven't gotten my support group, completely sound yet. Right now I'm just I do a couple of meetings a week with NA, and then I have my church that I go to. I started going to church, and I'm really actively involved with that. I go twice a week, and on Sundays I go to 2 different services on Sundays. And coming up here soon, I'm starting classes. I'm starting to volunteer there. So I'm building that support group as well as my family, and changing my friends around completely. That's why I started going to church, was so I could meet actual, like good people. I guess I don't know how else to call it, but positive people. So it really sucked. My best friend, I had to stop hanging out with my best friend because I just saw him the other day, and I relapsed, not on opiates, but it was like, my friend and I, we've been friends for a while, and pretty much all we do is get drunk or get stoned together. His thing is cocaine. He's really hooked on coke. It's like I've been clean and sober for 4 weeks, and then suddenly I hang out with this guy for a night, thinking that he was straight. I thought he was straight. I knew he still drank, but I don't have a problem with alcohol, so I thought it'd be okay to hang out with him, and it wasn't. I had one shot, and that's all it took. One shot of Jägermeister, and half hour later we were in a cab heading to downtown Seattle to go pick up some dope. So I ended up staying up the whole night doing lines of coke and smoking rock. And it was very kind of traumatic. I mean, it really it kind of crushed me the next day. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? But I mean, these things happen, and like I said, the problem is I don't have my support group set up sound yet. Once I do, once I really have, like a sponsor and, a complete support group of people I can call when I have problems, I'll be able to start tapering down off the methadone and, really not worry about relapsing again, which I'm not right now. I told the guy, I was like, hey, I can't hang out with you anymore, man. This is my best friend, but I had to give him up because I gotta stay clean. So anyway, I don't know if I've answered anybody's questions or anything, but feel free to leave a comment and hang in there. If you're on methadone, you're doing the right thing. Just make sure that you don't want, you're doing this to get off of drugs. Don't use this to stay high because you want to be high legally. Don't use this for that. Use it to get off of drugs. So anyway, this is I didn't even say my name at the beginning of this. This is J Ray, and I'll talk to you guys later. So stay clean.